So you can't do everything at once, but as a retail investor, I really want you to focus on this sector which you completely understand. So if you have experience in pharmaceutical sector, or doing if you have worked in say power sector or steel sector, then look at those companies, try to understand that business, and read their annual reports, read their profit and loss statements, because your experience will be your competitive edge. As I discussed before in the losers game, that you need to find a competitive edge. Your experience, your uniqueness as a person is your competitive strength. So that is the starting point where you need to start off, and that will help you understand the business. To understand the business, you need to ask a few questions, and I am providing you with a checklist. Now, everything I am going to discuss, or every aspect of these Excel sheets, presentation, and the checklist, everything is available on my website on equitylion.com/notes. So you can go there and download it. So don't feel intimidated. In fact, you should feel really excited about this. Right. So the questions you need to ask about the company is, when you're looking at a company, first question you need to ask yourself is the which market is the company doing business in? Is it doing business in global market or the Indian market? And that will define which events or what news impacts the company. For example, TCS does business, TCS and Infosys, which are software companies, they do business outside of India. They do most of their business in the United Kingdom and in the United States. That is why the Brexit and events like Brexit and Trump winning the election impacts their stock price. Even though these companies have Indian origins, they are impacted by events which are outside of India. So you need to understand that. Secondly, another example would be Colgate and Nestle. They do business in India even though they are foreign companies. So they have origins in foreign countries. So for example, Colgate sells toothpaste in India and Nestle sells Maggi and chocolates in India. So they are impacted by events in India. So that is what. So first question is the company global or Indian? Which markets they operate in? Second question you need to ask yourself is, how big is this market? How big is the industry? Is it a $1 billion industry or is it a very small industry? That will help you understand what is the size of the market, which will help you understand how big an opportunity it is for these companies to grow. Thirdly, what is the growth rate? Is the industry growing very fast? For example, if it's an online company, the potential is huge to grow. Wherein if it's already an established company, like established industry like the steel sector, it will grow slowly. So you need to understand, reading the industry reports and the market news, as to how fast is the growth rate of the industry. You also need to read the annual reports of all the companies in this sector to understand this. Fourthly, you need to understand how is your company positioned in the industry. For example, is the company in a monopolistic, is it a market leader? For example, Colgate is a market leader in the toothpaste industry. TCS is a market leader in the software industry.